5 people from that small village Vid, just in front of us, they wanted to build a church. So of course they start to dig the fundaments, and in one moment they found artifacts from the Roman Empire. So they call archaeologists from Croatia. They come here to see what's going on, and then it's very soon they realize actually that they found an old city. So they called archaeologists from all Europe. So they come here also, and they established that they found here, how they called that city, lost city of Narona. Lost city because they already said that they're never going to find that city. They tried that for the decades, you know, the archaeologists, and because they were assumed it must be somewhere around, but they couldn't find it. That coincidence that they found. That city was established in the 1st century BC, and it was using for, how I can say, like for a logistics center for the Roman legions, which is going north, over these mountains, to conquer the territory, okay? And mystery is why that city is actually abandoned in the 4th century. So that city wasn't destroyed by the war; it's destroyed by the time, because it was just abandoned and then destroyed. So one version is that the people abandoned that city because the Byzants become too strong and Roman too weak, and so Romans is going to the Rome. And the other one is, which is more likely, that actually the Romans were defeated by the wild tribes of Vandals, and they were pushing back there all over to south, you know, to the coast. So they abandoned here, they left the city because they were afraid. UNESCO realized the importance what they found. They come here and build this ugliest museum what you ever saw in my life. You see here from the left side, and you can see some artifacts, you know, from that period of time. Inside is very nice, but outside reminds me on a prison or a bunker. Yeah. I call that Alcatraz. You know, Alcatraz by the prison. Yeah, reminds me of that. Inside is really nice. It's interesting. So even people, you know, especially from the islands in Croatia, when they're going to build a house, they're praying to God not to find anything, you know, when they start to dig the fundaments. Because if they find something, they have to report that to institutions, and then, you know, they stop to, you know, just don't find anything. And I'm sure that people, even if they find, they don't report that because they know that they're going to stop.